singing, I love rock and roll. Silver beam and carpet, bubble baby, I love rock and roll. Come and take some time and fish with me. Join the Soggy Bottom Boys and me, Keith the aficionado Arthur, tomorrow morning from 6 on talkSPORT. You me know you want to. Get it?
The talkSPORT Clips of the Week.
We're going to have to get Steve to say clips of the midweek, aren't we? If we're going to keep this going. This is because an old box of mini disc turned up a little while ago featuring some old clips, kind of raw clips, not with the intros, just all kind of collated. So our producer has gone through and put intros onto them, and we're bringing them to you just once a week. Let's not overdo it. Hey, joke's a joke, not a ruddy pantomime. And we just once a week we'll bring you the clips of the midweek, and these are from March 2003. So we'll kick off with Keith Arthur. We've not heard these since, so we're looking forward to this. Keith Arthur from Fisherman's Blues, looking ahead to a day of fishing.
I'm off fishing today. As I said, I'm up to Rolfs Lake at Wheatley. Hopefully get my string pulled big time this afternoon.
Good luck with that, Keith. Not so bad.
I like the producer's interest, and I'm glad he's lumbered me with this one. This is Lee Clayton. Whatever happened to him? He's, of course, now our boss. And Tony Cascarino kicking off their weekend breakfast show.
While Leeds crashed towards a relegation battle with a home defeat against Middlesbrough. It's just another weekend in the Premiership. All that to come, plus...
We've got some great guests this morning. Wait a minute. Hi there, for some reason. It was a bit, he sounded a bit like Angelos there, didn't he?
Can I just say, I thought Lee sounded very good there.
Yeah, you gave him 10 out of 10, didn't you?
I did, actually.
Crawler. This is Mike Parry and Alan Brazil on breakfast, flicking through the back pages.
Sorry, if he was going to go to Real Madrid and you say that somebody at United was talking to somebody at Real Madrid.
If what we're reading Joe Mellon, Joe Mellon
in the Mail on Sunday,
Joe Mellon?
Joe Mellon.
That's very brilliant. Can't be right. Anyway, next, and it's you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And staying with Mr. Parry, here he is demonstrating how he has a wide area of expertise, not just limited to football.
You've got to remember that the current ruler, who is the son of the previous ruler, is seen as a moderate. And he's seen as a moderate because, to start off with, he's a qualified ophthalmologist. He practiced in London, at universities in London. He married an English girl who's now his wife.
Yes, because he married her, Mike. Clues in the married.
Exactly.
Yeah, that hasn't aged well, has it? Anyway, back to Keith Arthur again, taking a call.
I don't show my age because I'll get told off, because if I show my age to this lady, she goes berserk. Betty!
Hello, my darling.
Hello, sweetheart.
I thought it was going to be Nigel this morning.
No, not Monday.
I know.
Oh, no, it's her catchphrase. Betty, Betty's catchphrase, oh, no. It's fantastic.
Disappointed. He is big out, introducing a guest.
High on adrenaline last night after watching a pulsating game at Highbury. Let's say a very good morning, former Arsenal manager, the man who bought Dennis Bergkamp, don't forget, Bruce Rioch. Bruce, morning.
Alan, good morning. How are you today?
I'm very well, Bruce, I must admit. I've really, just lately, I'm really enjoying my football.
Just as well when you present a breakfast show 5 days a week. You know, until recently, I hated football. Wasn't the game for me.
That was the last time he liked football.
I played it. You know, I played for my country. I didn't like it. Well, there are football. That's true. I mean, Alan's not one of them, but there are footballers like that, aren't there, of course?
No, absolutely, yeah.
Quite a shock.
And, it's you now, yeah.
Oh, is it me? Yeah. Returning to Fisherman's Blues, this is Nigel, by the way, reading out a text.
It's from our old friend Judd in Torquay, who says, Nigel, I really rate your show. Blah, blah, blah. Very, very, I won't embarrass myself further, but he ends by saying, Nigel for president.
Well, I think you may have done.
That's quite embarrassing.
I won't blow my own trumpet, but he says Nigel for president, you know. Well, you know, I mean, you would have said at the time something like that could never happen, but I'm not so sure now, really.
I quite like to see Nigel as president.
Yeah,
this is Derek Tomo Thompson.
Yeah.
Looking ahead to the day's racing on breakfast with Mr. Parry.
There was a horse called Crown Council who was back from 6s down to 5-2 favourite, was going to take millions out of the ring, but for once the punters got it wrong. Nahi, 25-1, Mick Shannon, Sam Hitchcock rode it, first winner this year.
Sam Hitchcock?
No.
Not related to Alfred, is he?
No.
Yeah, of course. Alfred Hitchcock's infamous Frank Bruno-esque laugh that Tomo so loved, really. Just remember
his jockey son.
Alfred Hitchcock doing that. This is Nigel, by the way, again, blimey, a lot of fisherman's blues, talking to a caller.
I've been fishing, Nigel, since I've been... It's 4 years old when I started.
Yep.
So it's 51 years I've been fishing.
Congratulations.
Now. And it was a man in the disabled car who used to fish this pond who actually taught me.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely?
I suppose the poor old man he'll be dead now, I feel, you know.
Yeah.
Don't bring us down. He might not be. Join in, Nigel.
He must be now. This was 2003.
Yeah. Let's hope he's still with us. Hope he proved Nigel and everybody wrong, eh? That fella.
Yeah. And he went on to become Captain Tom. No, he
didn't.
Now, where are we? Staying with Nigel, here he is, taking up a bit of high-tech, talking up a bit of high-tech fishing equipment.
You could go along with a bucket or a carrier bag, even better. One of those Drennan buckets would be perfect. They're another use for them. I really do like those, so I haven't even got one.
Well, a bucket's not that high-tech, is it, really?
Not really, no.
It's an upturned bucket in the kind of Bielsa envelope. This is Mike Parry and Big Al in a clip we're calling, "You know your pronunciation is bad when Alan Brazil has to correct you."
Daily Mail are speculating that Aston Villa want to offload what they call misfits. Mustafa Hadji, Hassan Kalkul, Mark Kinsella. Cashlu, I'm sorry.
Alan's put him right. He does struggle with... Anyway, yeah. And finally, Andy.
And finally, it's Mike Parry turning his hand to medical matters.
Well, Tourette's syndrome is a recognised medical condition, and it's a compulsion to swear violently at all times. So you could be walking down the street, and all of a sudden, you simply bark out a terrible expletive, ah, and then you're just normal again, and then you can be walking around, or you could be sitting in the lounge at home with your family, watching the television, and all of a sudden you shout out, ah, 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 and they're really horribly violent swear words, and people who you live with, of course, are living on their nerves all the time because they're on edge. You're going to blurt out some horrible swear words at any moment, and there's no way you can predict when it's going to happen.
Crikey. Okay, let's say a very good morning to specialist in this Tourette's syndrome, which is, I find, incredible. Consultant and honorary medical advisor, Dr. Hugh Rickards. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning. Can I just say, I think your co-presenter's got it completely wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say exactly the same thing. Yeah. That's so not what Tourette's disease is, honestly.
It's fantastic. And I mean, I've heard Mike swear, and he's terrible. He just goes, ah! It's a very weird way to swear, isn't it? So there we are. There were some old clips from 2000. Bonkers.